We've done a very good job of upgrading the protocol many times over the years. We actually have an upgrade coming in a couple of weeks called the London hard fork, where we introduce the burning of Ether, essentially turning Ether into a deflationary currency. We're seeing exponential demand for the Ether token to run transactions, to run programs on the network, on top of essentially massively decreasing supply. So we anticipate that there will be an enormous run-up in demand and the value of the Ether.
Welcome back, everybody, to Altcoin Daily, where you subscribe because you're interested in making money with cryptocurrency, and this channel keeps you informed. My name's Austin. That was, of course, one of the co-founders of Ethereum, Joe Lubin, on CNBC International, explaining why he believes we are about to see exponential growth in the demand for Ethereum, as well as exponential growth in the value of the Ethereum token as well. And this has everything to do with what's happening on August 4th, 2021, the implementation of the London Mainnet on Ethereum, that's an Ethereum upgrade, as well as EIP 1559. In today's video, I want to go over this recent blog post that the Ethereum Foundation just released today, as well as what you should expect as an Ethereum hodler going forward. So, like always, check the timestamps down below in the video description. And let's jump in, starting with Ethereum. Ethereum has settled over $2.5 trillion in transactions in Q2 2021. So while prices may still be correcting, ETH's properties as a financial settlement layer have never been stronger. And this is significant for two reasons. First off, this data from Messari, very revealing. The network continues to add on participants, and the demand for Ethereum, much like Joe Lubin stated, is only growing bigger. The big question is why? Why are we seeing such growth on the network when in Q2 of 2021, the price of ETH has only gone down, right? In Q1 of this year, it was very easy to explain why the growth in the Ethereum network was happening, because the price, the value of the underlying asset was growing as well. But in Q2, to watch the growth of the network accelerate while the price of Ethereum consolidates, that is a fundamental bullish indicator. And if you're asking why, a huge reason is the growing demand for stablecoins on Ethereum. To be clear, we're seeing growth in the underlying asset in Ethereum, but huge growth in stablecoins on Ethereum and the overall network benefits. If this demand continues, according to this report from Messari, the Ethereum network is on pace to settle over $8 trillion in transactions in 2021. Almost unbelievable. But it's happening, and it's happening in a big, big way. Stablecoin activity surging. Stablecoins still make up about half of the total settlements for the quarter, despite the decline in ERC20 based ones on Ethereum. So even though we're seeing an increase of stablecoins on Ethereum competitors, ETH is still very much leading the charge. And in this case, the rising tide of stablecoins is raising all ships. Everybody's benefiting. Messari also noted that in Q2 2021, the stablecoin monetary base reached over $107 billion, up 70% since Q1, and up more than 800% since last year. Now, which stablecoins are the preferred stablecoins? What's the data telling us? The biggest growing stablecoins in Q2 were USDC, of course, BUSD, and DAI, which grew their market share to 23%, 9%, and 5% respectively. USDT, of course, is still the market leader, however, its dominance is gradually fading. Give me your thoughts on this growth we're seeing of the Ethereum network. I do think it's important to also point out Brazil has just become the first country in Latin America to approve an Ethereum ETF. Obviously, a huge milestone to have this fund backed fully by Ethereum. QR Asset Management will manage this fund. They are heavily respected. And in a direct quote on the benefits of investing in an Ethereum ETF, Expanding the horizons for diversification, QETH11, that's the fund, has become an easy, secure, and regulated option for any investor to gain direct Ethereum access through their preferred brokerage firm. Pretty cool. The dominoes continue to fall, and if you're asking, well, who's going to custody all this Ethereum? QR noted that the ETH ETF would be using secure institutional custody provided by Gemini, an American exchange owned by the Winklevoss. Okay, so investors should feel relatively secure. So how does this affect you as an Ethereum holder? Because the news mentioned in this video thus far speaks heavily to the demand we're seeing for the network. The demand. We have not yet touched on the potential supply shock that we may be seeing after this next Ethereum upgrade. Official announcement by Ethereum.org. The London upgrade is now ready to be activated on the ETH mainnet. It is expected between August 3rd and August 5th in a few weeks. Now, if you subscribe to this channel, you're aware of this. We've been covering what this ETH upgrade means to the network for weeks, if not months now, but the official announcement has just been made. London Mainnet Announcement as of today. And now that we've seen a successful testnet, here are the details. After a successful testnet deployment, the London upgrade is now ready to be activated on the Ethereum mainnet. It will go live on block this number, which is expected between August 3rd and August 5th of 2021. If you are a node operator, you know what to do. You'll have to update your nodes. If you're just a hodler like me, you have to do nothing. We sit back, we wait. And on August 4th, the following Ethereum improvement proposals are included in the London upgrade. We know, of course, of EIP 1559, burns ETH with every transaction, potentially makes it deflationary if there's enough use on the network, and also another big one, EIP 3554, which postpones the difficulty bomb, that's referring to mining, delays it to December 1st of this year. There are a few other basic optimization upgrades, but the big one's coming. As an Ethereum holder myself, the minute we get more updates on this, or when it happens on August 4th, I'll make a video. I'll keep you updated. Let's keep moving and get to the latest altcoin news. ShapeShift to shut down and airdrop Fox tokens to decentralize itself out of existence. ShapeShift will send over 340 million Fox tokens across DeFi. So this is a new token about to be airdropped because ShapeShift is becoming a DAO. Crypto trading pioneer ShapeShift is closing its doors, handing over its legacy to a decentralized autonomous organization DAO controlled by the holders of its Fox token. Founded in 2014 by Eric Voorhees, the Colorado-based ShapeShift announced today it will begin winding down its operations as a formal company. Currently employing 65 people, ShapeShift will have no employees, no bank accounts, and no CEO in somewhere between 4 and 12 months' time. In a direct quote from Eric Voorhees, "It's definitely radical. A year ago, I would have thought this was sort of fanciful, but at this point, I've seen how this tool is getting built, and I've seen how these communities get built around a token instead of an equity structure." So I believe he's talking about protocols like Uniswap did a very similar thing. The fact that ShapeShift is really closing its doors, though, as a corporate entity sets it apart. So what does he mean by that? Well, many companies in crypto build a decentralized protocol, but then leave their business standing that takes part in creating profit atop their blockchain creation. So other protocols claim to be fully decentralized, but then they still have a business entity somewhat a part of it. Case in point, Compound Labs just launched their institutional treasury to do just that. Calling their move truly decentralized, Voorhees said ShapeShift is going a step further. All right, so anybody that has used the ShapeShift app, I believe before June 9th, so you can't rush out and use it today, before June 9th, 2021, will get airdropped some coins. They're also doing this to a few other protocols like Gitcoin and Ethereum Finance and maybe a few others. I will link this down below so you can see if you qualify for these Fox tokens. but it's a pretty, I would say radical, and I would say also pretty cool move to become truly decentralized. Because a government, it would be much, much harder for a government to take you out if you don't have a bank account, if you don't have an office, if you're truly controlled by the people. Pretty cool. Next piece of low cap altcoin news. Only 4 days till launch. We are big, we are here to stay, and we are trending. This, of course, from fearnft.games. So we've talked about Fear on the channel before. They're an NFT altcoin specializing in the horror genre. They already sort of had their built-in audience before, and they're releasing a new game in 4 short days titled Whack Your Undead Neighbor. So you horror fans out there will probably really like this. And let me throw some stats at you, because Fear has released horror games in the past. Fear is about to launch their new game, now in less than 4 days. Their previous games were played over 500 million times and have attracted large YouTubers who's generated over 270 million views on their videos playing these Fear games. I like it. I love to see progress. The countdown is right on the website. And again, just as a reminder, Fear is a blockchain horror gaming and NFT project from the creators of the famous Whack It games. Let me know if anybody out there plans to play Whack Your Undead Neighbor. But that is the video. My name's Austin. Like always, see you tomorrow. And for anybody in the LA area, this Friday, July 16th at 6 p.m. at Angel City Brewery, we're going to be having another crypto networking meetup. This is hosted again by a friend of the channel, Crypto Wendy O. So if you're in LA, myself, my brother, we will be there, and drinks are covered by the amazing Blockfolio. So check it out. Great place to have a beer, talk crypto, this Friday at 6 p.m. Link down below.